nice and high, and yeah, it's not working. Whoops. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Thanks for coming by. Today we have got some hot cross buns. I'm going to show you a simple and healthy way to make some nice hot cross buns. I've also got a little treat in between while I'm cooking. I'll show you them later on. But first of all, it's going to be a really easy hot cross bun mixture. You're not going to have to make it, let it rise or anything. It's just going to be really easy and healthy ingredients. So come along and I'll show you what I'm going to do. I've got some wholemeal flour. What we're going to do, we're going to chuck all the dry ingredients into a bowl right here. So I've got some wholemeal flour, I've got some cinnamon, I've got some ginger. I've also got it's like a little dried fruit mixture. So next we're going to add some baking powder. This is going to help it rise. And we've got some bicarb soda, which is another sort of a rising agent. So don't worry, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all the recipe description down below, so you can just copy it from down below. So once that's all in the bowl, this is all the dry mix, we're going to give it a good stir. And what we'll do, we'll set that aside. And up next, what we're going to do, we're going to get our wet ingredients, and we're going to put them in here, and what we're going to do, we're going to whisk it up, get it nice and fluffy, and then we're going to fold it into our dry mixture. We have got some low-fat milk. I'm going to put in some maple syrup, and then we're going to add some coconut oil. That we're going to add 2 eggs. And next we're going to add some lemon juice. With the lemon juice, I'm just going to squeeze it into this. Should just about do. We need a teaspoon worth of vanilla extract, vanilla essence. And to that, we're going to add the zest of 1 orange. That's done, we're just going to chuck it into our food mixer, get the whisk on. Alright, and what we'll do, we'll just get that on, get the air rating in it, and see, get nice and fluffy. And with that all finished, just lift this up, take your whisk out. And what I'm going to do to that, I'm going to add our dry ingredients. I'm going to chuck my dough hook on and give it a good mix. Nice and slow, you just want to fold it through until it just forms a nice crumbly sort of texture. So once that's done, it's still quite wet. We want it like that. What we're going to do, we're going to turn it out onto the table. So with that all done, I'm just going to lightly dust my table here. And get it onto the table. A bit more flour. And what we want to do with this, I'm going to grab a tray, but what we want to do this, we want to roll this into little buns and put it onto our baking tray. So what I've got here, I've got my baking tray all lined. Your oven should be set on 180, fan force 160. So what we'll do with some nice floured hands, we're going to roll these out and yeah, put them on our baking tray. crack an egg. Give it a good little whisk. And I'm just going to lightly paint the top of these. I'm just going to get some coconut oil and some cocoa powder, and what we'll do, get a little bit of a mix. If you didn't know, I'm actually getting baptised this Sunday. I've declared myself to God and I'm very proud of it. So I've just become a Christian. I've not been a Christian for how long now?
A couple of months.
A couple of months, and it's been the best thing ever. It's changed my life, and if you ever thought about turning to God, it's really has changed my life. So once we've done that, dip it into a Ziploc bag. Give it a little cut, and let's do these crosses. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to put these in the oven for 20 minutes and I'll show you the results. And while those hot cross buns are cooking away, come up with this little recipe by myself, my version of Easter rumballs. 5 ingredients. So we've got some almond meal. And again, I will put the ingredients down below in the description. I've got some cocoa and shredded coconut or desiccated coconut, whatever you want. I've got some coconut oil and I've also got some honey. Then what we'll do, we're going to put our paddle on here and mix it away slowly until it forms sort of a thick crumbly state, and then we're going to roll them into some nice balls. So once that's all finished, we can stop it. And as you can see, it's sort of nicely sticking on the paddle here, so that it'll come together nicely. Bring it off. And what we'll do, these will shape very nicely and we'll mould them into some balls. I should get about, with this little recipe here, we should get about probably between 6 to 8 balls. As if you want more in your whatever you're making them for, just multiply the ingredients. See, I've got a nice even 6 here. And with these all rolled out, what we'll do is, what I've done here, if you haven't seen my previous videos, I will put the description up above here. What I do, I've got a fudge mixture here, and what we're going to do, we're going to grab these balls and we're going to roll them into our fudge mixture. Taken the scones out of the oven and they have turned out an absolute treat. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. So moist and fluffy inside, still piping hot. And this is my finished product of my little balls I've made. They were rolled in the fudge and I sprinkled a bit of coconut on top, and I'm going to taste one. I haven't even tried it yet, but I know it's going to be pretty good. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Healthy, delicious. What more can you ask for? And these scones just go perfectly. It's so dense, absolutely beautiful. You can taste the orange coming through. All the sultanas and raisins, the sweetness of the maple syrup instead of the sugar, absolutely perfect. So if you're looking for a healthy option for hot cross buns, I suggest you get onto this recipe. It's healthy, it's very, very quick, and these balls, absolutely perfect. And what I love about Easter, it's celebrating the birth of Christ. He's amazing, he does a lot, and he can do a lot for you too. So if you get your hand on something like this is my Bible, it's changed my life. It's a very, very simple one. I don't know if you can see. And look, church isn't for everyone, but I tell you what, I always thought that. I never thought church was for me, and I gave it a go, and I've stuck with it, and it has changed my life. I remember 8 years ago, Rach tried to get me to go to church, and I just didn't want to bar of it. I just didn't know what it was about. And sometimes it just takes something clicks in your head, you just want to give it a go. So I suggest give it a go. It's going to change your life. It's definitely changed mine, and I'm looking forward to the future because I know he's got a lot of plans for me and Rach, and we're going to make them come a reality, and we're going to show our journey along the way, what we're going to do, what we're up to. So thanks again for joining me. I hope this has helped you out for a little Easter treat, and have a good Easter, and I'll see you later. The fun of YouTube. Whoops. That's a